welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for clicking on today's video. And if you are new, hi, my name is Shanada and I hope that you subscribe before you leave. And for today's video, I'm actually going to be reviewing the newest foundation from Huda Beauty. This is the Luminous Matte Foundation, and I'm also going to be testing out the Get Wet set, which has like the thirst trap serum and a lip balm, also from Huda Beauty. So yeah, if you want to see if this stands up to all of the marvelous claims that it has, then keep on watching. So before I dive into the foundation, I do need to prep my skin, and I want to give it like a few minutes to soak in while I discuss the claims of this new foundation. So I'm going to be using the Get Wet set, and if you remember from my last video, I shared this in the haul. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave it linked in the cards above. But this set contains, what is going on? Okay, so this has the thirst trap serum as well as a sample of the primer that they released for this foundation. So this should be enough, I guess, for one application. And I also have this lip balm, which I need to get on my lips because I just stepped out of the shower and I literally applied nothing to my face, so I am dry. So it has no fragrance, shocking. But ooh, this feels really nice. Like, it's like a thick lip balm kind of gloss. I could see why she called it silk balm, because it really is like silk on your lips. Very smooth and thick. I honestly thought this was gonna be like full of glitter, but it's not. So I like this so far. And this is what the thirst trap juice looks like. So this is a hyaluronic acid and peptide serum. So it's supposed to hydrate, soothe, give you a luminous glow, as well as firm and tighten skin. Of course, these are things that you should see after using the product for a long time. So I'm not expecting like wow results right away. So I'm gonna use this before I apply my serum. I mean my moisturizer. Oh, this does have a strong smell. It smells exactly like the cocoon mask. I mean, it smells nice. It's refreshing. It's like a clean scent, but it does have fragrance. The fragrance, I personally don't mind it. It applied on the skin really nicely, and already like my skin feels softer and more plump and just ready for makeup. Like, I don't know if you could see the glow it gave me. Am I too far? Sorry. But so far so good. This is really cooling on the skin. It honestly feels like the face mask. I'm just clipping my hair up to get it out of the way. My nails kept like getting snagged, and cool. So I do want to moisturize my face, and I'm using, sorry I didn't show you, this is the Embryolisse Lait Creme Concentrate. I'm just really massaging it into my face gently, of course. Now for the water jelly primer, this says you get instant dewiness, a smooth finish, and has an activated makeup grip. Apparently this was supposed to be like a skincare launch for Wishful, but they found that it works so well on the makeup, they decided to just release it as a primer, which I think is cool. So let me see how this actually feels on the skin. I always struggle with these little samples, but okay, I got it. This is like water. It literally, like, it has a alcohol scent, but it's fragrance free. So let me apply this before it disappears, because it literally just turned into water in my hand. So I have a little bit left. Hopefully it covers all of my face. Okay, yeah, but this is so cooling on the skin. I can see why they would have wanted this as a skincare product, but okay, it's starting to get a little bit tacky. Nothing crazy, definitely not as tacky as the Hydro Grip primer, but it feels really nice on the skin. Now for the fun part of the video, to test the Luminous Matte Foundation. Let me read one or two of the claims that this has. It says that it is life proof, non-comedogenic, which means it's not gonna clog your pores. It's a flawless filter finish, waterproof, super long wear, transfer proof, fade proof, sweat proof, humidity proof. Is this boy proof? What going on in here? I guess it's like everything proof. It claims to be like the foundation of all foundations. So apparently this came about because of the critiques that the original full filter foundation gained, and that's because this was like loaded with fragrance. It contained an ingredient called D5, which tends to clog pores, but apparently it's present in a lot of cosmetics. It's just that people just seem to amplify it being in this one. And yeah, she, you know, basically removed all of that. She listened to the feedback, which I appreciate. I love when brands really listen to what consumers want, and she claimed to have delivered with the newest foundation. Now everybody knows that this one, the original full filter, is like cake face. It's not going anywhere. So I just want to compare the shades. I do use shade Toffee in the original foundation as well as the full filter stick foundation, so I figured Toffee in this would also match, because there was like no help online whatsoever when it came to shade finding or shade matching this new foundation, because it's so new on the market. So hopefully, to give you a better idea, I'm gonna do like side-by-side swatches and see if there's like a major drastic color change in the two. So this is the original full filter foundation in Toffee, and this is the Luminous Dewy foundation. So there is a drastic color difference to me. I find the Luminous one to look a little bit more golden, a little bit more warm, and for some reason the original formula looks more cool, which is strange, but I don't know. Let's see how it goes. And in case anyone was wondering, it's the same exact packaging as the original package, so nothing grand, nothing different there. To apply the foundation, I'm also going to be using their Build and Buff face brush. This was the brush she released for the full filter stick foundation. So this is what the brush looks like. It's definitely a little bit thick, she's a little bit bulky, but honestly a very high quality brush. It feels very heavy. So this is like the kabuki side, very dense, and here you have this side where it's like a triangular tip to really get into like the corner of your eyes and your nose. So this might actually be really good for touch-ups. So I'm gonna start off with one pump of the foundation. Let me just grab my mixing palette real quick. So I'm gonna place one pump on my mixing palette, and the reason why I'm using a mixing palette today is because your girl wearing white, and y'all know I'm a klutz. I might forget and like touch something and dirty my little, you know, chalky t-shirt, and I do have to film another video after this one. Yes, your girl on a roll. So I do want to make sure that my clothes remain clean, so I'm using a palette and I'm putting one pump of this foundation. Let me make sure I give a good shake here. So one pump. Now I'm gonna dip with a brush. I don't think that was a pump, like a full pump, but we'll see. So it's definitely fragrance free. Thank God. I need to use my mirror to see up close, but oh wow, y'all seeing this? I don't want to get too excited here, but so this is no foundation, no foundation, foundation. Reserve your comments for the end of the video. So I definitely think I need to go in with a half a pump again. I don't think that was a full pump, to be fair. So I have a little more on my palette here. Just gonna dot it. Honestly, this brush is giving me like nice coverage too. I would never recommend swiping to apply foundation with any type of brush. Doesn't have to be this one. You always want to just gently tap it into your face, like stippling motions. That way you get the best coverage and you don't disturb the skincare and the primer that you place below. This coverage is like really nice. Like I can still see my skin through it, but it's still giving me, you know, full coverage. It's applying nicely, nothing weird happening. It's honestly giving me a vibe of the Faux Filter stick foundation. The color match is spot on. So definitely you can see I still have like half of a pump left basically. So I don't know, for wildness, just to use it, let me just go over a little bit on my nose, because that's where I have, I don't know if that's hyperpigmentation or what, but it's definitely genetic. Like my grandma had it, my aunt has it, so I don't know, it's just like this weird mark across our nose. My grandma used to say that's because you suffer with sinus. Oh my god, she was so hilarious. She was too sweet. But look at that, covered it beautifully for, you know, what seems to be a luminous matte foundation. I'm definitely getting that vibe from it. It has dry down matte, like it is a little tacky, so I definitely wouldn't think this is transfer proof on its own. So that claim I can definitely debunk. It's not transfer proof, but it is beautiful. I definitely think I like this more than the original formula. That is really surprising to say, because I love that foundation. Anytime anyone asks me for a full coverage foundation recommendation, I'm like, Gil, Jouer or Huda. You could hide your sins, you could hide bodies with that. It is really, really exceptional. I love this foundation so much I can't stop stippling, and there's no reason for me to stipple, but I just love how it applies. It's so pretty. Okay, so first impression thoughts so far. Right here I applied basically almost 2 layers of foundation on my nose, and it is not looking cakey. Also, every other foundation that I own looks cakey in this area if I apply too much foundation, and I did apply extra just to see if it would look funky, and it's not. It is looking flawless. When I tell you flawless, like, you see anything weird, seeing anything sinking into my pores, everything just looks so good. And the main test for me in a foundation is that if it settles into my fine lines really quick, I know it's not gonna last very long, and it has not done that yet. But I mean, it's only been a few minutes that it's been sitting on my face. So before I stipple away my life, let me quickly go off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. And I am back with my completed face. Just in case anyone is interested, I used the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer mixed in with the Revolution Concealer for a little bit of brightening. And to set that, of course, my Huda Beauty Setting Powder. What else? Bronzer. I use my Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie Bronzer. This is the powder one. And for blush, I use the LA Girl Just Peachy Blush. To highlight, I used my Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette, and I just mix these 2 top shades here. I love this so much. And I also used on my eyes the LA Girl eyeshadow palette. This one is called Foreplay. Really pigmented stuff. Look at it, so affordable. And to set everything in place, I used the Fenty Beauty What It Do setting spray. And if you want to know what's on my lips, well, you'll just have to wait for my next video. But it's been about 2 hours since I've been wearing this makeup, because when I left I actually filmed another video, and yeah, it is now 5 p.m. on the dot, so it's actually 2 hours on the dot that this has been on my face, and so far so good. I do see some slight fine lines, like it's settling in just a little bit, and really just boop 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 boop, done, go on. So it's still pretty fresh on my face, and I'm probably gonna wear this until like 9 or 10 p.m. so I will check back in there to close off this video and give my final thoughts on this foundation. So I will see you all later. So it is now 9:20 p.m. and I've had on this foundation for just over 6 hours. Now I am tired and I'm ready to remove it from my face, but look at this. this still looks so fresh and so good. Like, I have not touched up, I have not done anything. You can see that it did settle into my fine lines, which is quite common for almost all of the foundations in my collection, so that is not really like a deal breaker for me anyway. But this honestly has me looking so pretty. My skin feels so good. It is not heavy at all. This is a very lightweight foundation, yet I get the coverage that I want, and it feels really nice on the skin. It's also really fun to apply. When I say fun, like, it just blended out so easy. And while we're talking about blending, I must commend this brush. I really enjoy this brush. Like, I even use the triangular tip to blend out my concealer as well as set with my satin powder, and it works really well. I even used this to like carve out my cheekbones. It was just so easy to apply my makeup using this brush, so I definitely think this was really worth the investment. And as for the skin prep products, I really did enjoy this silk balm. I think I actually may invest in a full size because it feels really nice on the lips. Like, this lasted me a couple of hours because, as I said, I did my makeup and then I filmed another video, and this still was on my lips until I applied lipstick. So this was really good. And the Thirst Trap Juice, I really like how it felt on my skin. Of course, I will test it more and see if it really does firm and tighten the skin as it claims, and if it does provide that moisture that my skin needs. But so far, it worked really well with the foundation. And that is it for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Huda Beauty Luminous Matte Foundation. Be sure to comment down below if you enjoyed this video and what you think about the products in here. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you're notified when I upload new videos. And also follow me over on my Instagram because you all know I just update faster over there. But I really wanted to thank you guys for just sticking with me even though I can be very absent at times, but I appreciate your support so much. And don't forget to give me a big thumbs up in this video if you enjoyed it. So you guys take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.